Stop waiting. Every moment you wait, you surrender control of your life. Every hour you postpone action, you build habit. And the habit is delay. Waiting is silent. Waiting is invisible. But it is deadly. Waiting has a cost. It steals years quietly. It steals momentum. It steals belief. You do not lose your future all at once. You lose it slowly, step by step, hour by hour. Most people are not trapped by failure. They are trapped by comfort. Comfort in thinking, comfort in planning, comfort in imagining a future they are not building. Your mind will always prefer comfort. Your mind will always avoid effort. Your mind will always resist repetition. That is why motivation feels like a solution. It promises movement without friction, progress without pain, change without cost. But motivation is unstable. It disappears when discomfort appears. It vanishes when progress feels slow. It fades when repetition becomes boring. Discipline does not depend on mood. Discipline does not wait for permission. Discipline depends on choice. Discipline depends on commitment. Discipline depends on showing up again and again. Repeat after me in your mind. Action comes first. Motivation follows. Movement creates momentum. Momentum creates energy. Energy creates belief. Belief reshapes identity. Most people think motivation is the spark. It is not. Motivation is the flame. Action is the spark. Start first. Start now. Start without confidence. Start without excitement. Start without inspiration. The spark comes from motion. Thinking will never create results. Planning will never create results. Talking will never create results. Doing creates results. Every small action, repeated daily, compounds in ways you cannot see immediately. And what you cannot see, you are tempted to abandon. Slow movement is still progress. Quiet progress still compounds. Invisible effort still matters. Stop overestimating what you can do in one day. Start underestimating what you can do consistently over a year. The future belongs to those who can endure monotony. The future belongs to those who can move when the reward is invisible. The future belongs to those who act, even when they are afraid. Comfort is the enemy of growth. Comfort is the enemy of greatness. Comfort is what kills ambition quietly. You must learn to welcome discomfort. You must learn to move through it. You must learn to act in spite of it. The first step is always uncomfortable. The first repetition is always hard. The first decision is always heavy. You do not start because it is easy. You start because it is necessary. Repeat after me. I act regardless of comfort. I move through resistance. I am unstoppable. Every time you feel hesitation, it is proof you are moving in the right direction. Every time you resist delay, it is proof you are growing. Movement creates friction. Friction creates resistance. Resistance creates strength. Avoiding resistance weakens you. Moving through it strengthens you. Greatness is not built in dramatic moments. It is built quietly, in routine, in repetition, in showing up when no one is watching. Small actions repeated daily build identity. Each action says, I am someone who acts. I am someone who delivers. I am someone who does not wait. Most people fail because they expect progress to feel dramatic. Progress often feels invisible. Progress often feels slow. Progress often feels lonely. You must learn to trust the unseen. You must learn to trust the process. Self-trust is built through repeated action. Every action kept strengthens self-trust. Every action avoided weakens it. Trust yourself enough to act without approval. Trust yourself enough to move when progress is invisible. The mountain is not climbed in one leap. It is climbed one step at a time, one action at a time, one repetition at a time. Fear often disguises itself as the need for motivation. Fear says, wait until you feel ready. Wait until conditions are perfect. Wait until you are inspired. Readiness is a lie. Perfection is a lie. Inspiration is a lie. Discipline does not wait. Discipline moves. Every action taken despite fear reshapes your identity. Every step taken despite doubt becomes momentum. Every day you act despite uncertainty, you train your mind to win. Do not let fear control your schedule. Do not let fear control your energy. Do not let fear control your decisions. Fear will always be present. Resistance will always exist. Obstacles will always appear. Move anyway. The only thing that creates lasting change is habit. The only thing that guarantees momentum is commitment. Habits do not negotiate. Habits do not argue. Habits do not care how you feel. Commitment is the framework for action. Commitment is the bridge between wanting and doing. Do not ask, do I feel like it? Ask, am I committed to this? Your identity is built through repeated action. Your results are built through repeated action. Your life is built through repeated action. Every small decision adds up. Every tiny repetition compounds. Every day you act is a vote for the person you are becoming. Consistency beats intensity. Consistency beats emotion. Consistency beats inspiration. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your habits. Grand plans never executed accomplish nothing. Small steps repeated daily create everything. If you want results, focus on the process. Focus on showing up. Focus on action. You cannot wait for feeling ready. You cannot wait for motivation. You must act now. The moment you act without waiting is the moment you reclaim control of your life. Waiting has become the most dangerous habit of modern life. Waiting to feel ready. Waiting to feel confident. Waiting to feel motivated. Waiting for the right moment, the right mood, the right conditions. But the truth is simple. There is no perfect moment. There is no perfect condition. There is no emotional state that guarantees action. If you wait for motivation, you are surrendering control of your life to something unstable. Motivation rises and falls. It disappears when discomfort appears. It fades when effort becomes repetitive. It vanishes when progress feels slow. And progress is almost always slow at the beginning. You can want something deeply and still never act on it. Desire is common. Action is rare. Wanting does not move you forward. Thinking does not move you forward. Talking does not move you forward. Only movement moves you forward. Most people confuse preparation with progress. They plan endlessly. They research obsessively. They imagine success vividly. But imagination without execution is a trap. It satisfies the mind while starving the future. Every time you talk about what you will do without doing it, your brain rewards you. It releases comfort, it releases relief, and slowly your urgency disappears. This is how years are lost quietly, not through dramatic failure, but through delay, through hesitation, through waiting. Dreams without action do not inspire strength. They weaken it. The larger the dream, the heavier it feels. The heavier it feels, the easier it is to postpone the first step. And the longer you postpone, the more distant the goal becomes. You begin to believe the problem is motivation. It is not. The problem is identity. You start to see yourself as someone who plans, who dreams, who prepares, but not someone who acts. And identity always wins. Strength is not saying, I feel like doing this. Strength is saying, I will do this, and proving it again and again. The power to act without waiting for motivation is the power to shape your future. Your life responds to your actions, not your feelings. Stop waiting. Move. Act. Repeat. The journey does not start tomorrow. It does not start next week. It starts now. Your future is waiting, but it will not wait forever. Move toward it, step by step, action by action, moment by moment. Now go, act, repeat, build, become.